cars to the staging area. You're up in the staging area. Friends, let's go. You're up.
You're supposed to be filming him, not me.
Yeah, I'm filming everybody.
Did not stop. Cannot get a time on him there. Okay, we're going to start again right here. Pardon me, I took a Rookie of the Year honors in Silver Dollar Speedway just a couple years ago, so we haven't been racing all that long. His sponsors are Bertolini Trucking, Gridley Pit Stop, Town & Country Towing, DRW Trucking, and Guys to Dolls Billiards. 13.274. Woody was third in points last year here at the Speedway. And into the 12s, 12.942 for Dennis Wood. Jr. $13.457. And 13.528. His sponsors are Jeans Transmissions from Dixon and City Radiator out of Vacaville. The 19th car. On the clock. .750 first lap around. Two weeks ago, second in the main. 13.569 for Bill Antonelli. Here's the 75 car, Mike Clearly coming out for another try. He has one lap coming. Here as quickly goes for the clock. And coming to the checkered flag, 11, 12, whoa, 12.669. So the practice helps. There's our fast time of the night so far. On the clock, car number 17 is Al Young in the 1990 Gambler. He's from Roseville, been racing about 3 years. Al Young comes in for the first clocking at 12.954. He's sponsored by Michael's Mufflers, RSM Machine Shop, JB Bossing of Roseville, Al's friendly competitor, Al's Grading and Paving, Reeve Napa Auto Parts, Citrus Heights, American Eagle Body Shop, Smart High Voltage at 13301, Tilford Photo, and Roseville Truck and Body will wind up the sponsors on the 17 car, Al Young of Roseville. currently running third in the timing. And the next up is the F car, owned by Ted Finkenbinder, the Oz car chassis, and tonight being driven by Jamie Cobby, Adelaide, Australia. Sponsors, Aerotech Fabrication, NorCal Testing, CTI, and Bill's Custom Machine. 12.531. And 12.420 as he has the fast time. Jamie Cobby. He picked up $1,000 one of our races last year and also won main events 56. Mike Hubert Jr. out of Anderson. Mike's been racing about 3 years. 12.837. Good round for Mike Hubert. He's sponsored by George's Pest Control, Mike's Body Shop, Lee Realty, Anderson Glass, Ward's Concrete, BT Metals, and the Sprint Car Shop. 12.673. We haven't seen much of Mike this year, although he raced about half the year last year. And you want to keep your eye on the Anderson Flash tonight, because that car is quick. Kurtle's Custom Machine, American Eagle Body Shop, and Ron Tyner Race Cars. And it's a Tyner chassis as well. Tyner won the main 1 week ago. And comes in with a 13.186, 13.186 on his first go-around. He also won the trophy for best looking sprint car, 13.146. So he knocked off, what, 400? Chassis from Fair Oaks, California, welcome Shauna Hogue. Taking the green flag, Shauna has been racing for 5 years. 1985 Rookie of the Year at Placerville. She's sponsored by Horns Fiat, the new Gary's Motors Mower Shop. Photos by Donna, Central 4-Wheel Drive, TNS Racing. 13.520. And also Paint City among her sponsors, thanks to Crazy Jerry, Eric, and Cecil. Paint City. Shauna Hogue, 13.309 for Shauna. Jim finishing 5th last week in the main event. 13.156 on his second lap. And the second clocking now on Sherman. He comes to the line. 13.385. We have a slight improvement way back in 85. The 88 Freestyle chassis. B&H Automotive. Marty's Restaurant. Fabtech Engineering and Bayside Oil are his sponsors. A 14.265 on a second clocking. He had a 14.043 on the first one, so that's the one that'll stand. And Leo Levis. Leo Levis always up among the leaders and oftentimes the posse champion. Also president of the Pacific Outlaw Superstocks last year. And the 42 car. He's called the Petaluma Playboy. It's a Shaw chassis. The Zoot 406. North Bay Construction, San Filippo Concrete, Chris Zudis Performance, King Janitorial, Gwynn & Son Racing, and his pit crew. 13.062. In the 5 visits last year to this track, Levis won 3 of the main events for the posse, 3 out of 5. The yellow lights go out. They're going to give it a try right here. Burblow and Houston up in front. Ferry and O'Banion followed by Thomas and Harper. And here they come, ladies and gentlemen, 6 laps ahead. It looks good. We got a green flag, and it's Houston pulling out into the lead in that 88 car. Houston takes him through the corner. Houston and O'Banion coming up on the outside in car number 22, and Harper all the way from the rear is in third place. And now we have the 88 car. And as 88 falters, 22 taking over the lead. So it's O'Banion followed by Harper with Houston running third. And here comes Harper on the inside trying to get by to O'Banion. We're at the halfway mark. O'Banion with the lead on the outside as he takes the high cushion. Leading him through turn 2. It's O'Banion. Here comes Harper. That car has a lot of power. O'Banion and Harper with 2 laps to go. Houston in third, followed by Ferry. Pardon me, by Werbo, Ferry, and then Thomas in the rear. O'Banion still holding a 1-car length lead over Dave Harper. And the white flag will be shown to the leaders. Here they come. 1 lap to go, and they're close. It's O'Banion leading them through. Harper just off his left fender. Into the final turns, O'Banion and Harper in a race to the checkered flag. And it looks like O'Banion holds on, takes it. Harper is second. And in third place, the 88 car, Werbo, just barely holding on for fourth. But your winner tonight, Joe O'Banion, car number 22. And let's tell you who sponsors this guy. Joe O'Banion's out of Marysville, and his sponsors are Mid-Valley Ice, O'Banion Trucking, Mike McVeigh Hay Sales, Docks Design, and Pioneer Dismantlers, with special thanks to David Moore. Car number 22, Joe O'Banion, holding off the point leader, Dave Harper, by Vic Hernandez. They will go 4 laps. We got Cleveland and Cooper up front. And we have Oliver and Hiley on the second row. 4 laps. And now Cleveland taking over third place as Oliver drops to the rear. Oliver spins in turn 4. He gets out of it, no yellow. It's Cooper and Hiley in the backstretch. And we're halfway through it. Cooper holding on to a slip lead. Rick Hiley right on his tail. It's a 2-car race now, and the white flag coming out for the leaders. David Cooper up front. Rick Hiley giving chase. And here comes Hiley. He tags the rear of Cooper's car a couple of times. And again. And checkered flag, Cooper wins it, Hiley second. And the race for third. And Cleveland holds on to take third place ahead of Oliver. Cooper the winner. AC Motors. Quigley is out of Sacramento. So up front we got Wood and Hubert. And Quigley and Cobby are in the second row as they come around. Boy, that 56 car is a good looking car, isn't it? They will go 4 laps. We're in the right. Boy, they come into leading them out. Gilbert's got a good jump coming off the line, and now it's opened up a big lead. And 2 laps are gone out of the 4. We got some real racing going on here between Cobby and Wood as Cobby goes ahead now. White flag. And Hubert is way out in front. Cobby running second, and then Wood holding on to 3rd place. Here's the checkered flag. Mike Hubert Jr., and he gets it. Court Dozier, number 97. Performance Auto, Marysville Car Wash, and King's Detail Shop are the sponsors. And at the rear, on the inside, High Five Pizza and Blossom Valley Unical sponsor Bobby Hogue of Salinas. The lights are out. Here they go. Last week these guys put on a heck of a race. And Court Dozier grabs the lead in the Trophy Dash. Dozier, McGinnis, Oliver, and Hogue. Dozier with a pretty good sized lead right now. It's about 3 lengths. McGinnis is second, and Oliver coming on the inside here looking to get by him. He does not. White flag flies now for Dozier, and we got some early tracking through 3 and 4 there. And it does not look like there will be any change as they come to the finish line. Dozier the winner. Then McGinnis, Oliver, and Hogue. And he's sponsored by North Bay Construction, San Filippo Concrete, Chris Zudas Performance, and here they come. Nansen Hall up front, side by side, and Hall gets the move from the outside as Olivas pulls into 2nd place. And now it's going to be a battle between Hall and Olivas. Benny pulling up into 3rd. Olivas looking to move inside of Hall, but he gets slowed up. And Hall comes to the line as Olivas loses power and pulls to the infield. Bill Hall, he's your big leader now. It's Hall, Minnie, and Nance as they go for the final lap. And Manny is pulled right up behind Bill Hall Sr. They're going to take a race down to the wire. Here they come. Oh my, Hall by just about half a lane. And Olivas fails to finish, so by half a length, it's Bill Hall Sr.
Thank you, and our friends come to the Kingsley who brings the road car out everything. The 17 car
oh my shit, Junior!
Stop. Every quarter.
Mike Hubert and his car is broke.
Do that one more time.
Oh boy, you get lucky.
Oh, yeah! Here we go, you guys. Here we go, Sylvia. Good.
There we go.
Okay, Mike.
Congratulations, Bill.
Thank you.
Hey, I have to get Sylvia. Okay. Thank you, Bill. All right. Yeah, very good. I know this guy. I know this guy. No, Court. How you doing?
Just do that.
Get a good one. He's a new driver.
You didn't get your money for it, too. That's great.
You didn't get your money for it, Joe.
Okay, here we go.
The ceremony is in. We will begin the series heat race with all 5 climbers.
Eight laps. Boyd says, that's good. Lisa Bartlett leading them into the first turn of an 8-lap heat race for mini stocks. Bartlett, Schulte, and Kathy Brown along with Jim Johnson. And Lisa brings them around after one. And they get them strung out. It's Bartlett up front, Schulte, Brown, Britt, and Conch in the number 7 car, followed by Mike Berry. Johnson in the 19J, Davison, Morris, Agnew, Enix, and at the rear is Rockwell. And we've got a crunch going up there in the wall as Davison and Morris come together. As Z hits the 12 car. Morris with her car, they got it together, and here they go. The light is out. Lisa Bartlett leads them down the backstretch as they are under the green flag once again. Schulte moving up, and here comes Kathy Brown in that red, white, and blue striped car, and also Jody Gaunt. Still Bartlett, 4 laps remaining, halfway through the race. And a little bumping and banging as they come through, and Gaunt is ahead of Brown now. Brown going way wide on turn 4, and she's dropping back. Right now, though, it's Bartlett, followed by Schulte, followed by Gaunt. And there are a couple more hot on their heels. Two laps remaining in the race. Lisa Bartlett has led it all the way from the very first flag. She heads down here. Can she hold on and take the flag? 1 lap to go. Schulte challenging on the outside. Here comes Britt. And he collides briefly with Jody Gaunt, but it doesn't help him, as actually it slows him down. And coming around to take the checkered flag is Lisa Bartlett. Schulte second. Gaunt is third, and fourth is Mike Berry. Oh, good finish there. Lights are out, but we've got a problem right in the middle of the pack as they get started is Wanda Frazier. Went all the way from row 1 to the rear. It's 77 Warblow, followed by Harper. Here's Harper on the outside, making a move on the first lap. And we've got a car stuck in 2, and then Zurkovich. Zurkovich backs off the track and the light stays green. Now we're yellow now as we got some problems there with that C car. Got spun and he has gone off. Here they come, and now on the lead is 55. Harper out in front, chased by Wardlow. These two guys have been winning most of everything this year, along with O'Banion, who's running third. So, three of the hottest cars in the class right up front right now in this heat race. 5 laps to go. And our newlywed, Gary Ross, gets turned around over there in 4, but he gets back into things, cutting across the infield. Losing a lot of ground. Harper coming up behind the slower car and passes Ross on the outside. Cunha now the next target for Harper in his quest to get around the slower traffic. Good battle for second place. O'Banion and Wardlow, and Wardlow comes out of 2 with a big advantage. Here comes the leader. 2 laps remaining for David Harper. Wardlow in second, and O'Banion is third. White flag for David Harper. Cunha is a lap car. Wardlow in 77 is second, and 22, O'Banion is third. And 22 pulls aside. Coming down to the wire now is David Harper, the winner. Car number 55. And then Wardlow and O'Banion. So, our heat winners in the mini stocks tonight, Lisa Bartlett in the first heat, and David Harper in heat number 2. And we'll take a look at Harper's record here. Harper has won. Okay, they're going to go with just the 8 cars. Get a green flag. And Matthews on the outside, Oliver on the inside, go through the corner smoothly. The Mitz is trailing them. And here comes Oliver with a nice move in turn 3. As they come to the wire, it is Matthews, the leader, Oliver behind him. And they are moving, ladies and gentlemen. Matthews and Oliver. Matthews using the high groove. Oliver coming down a little bit lower, not being able to get by. It's still Matthews and Oliver. 5 laps remaining in the race. As we're spread out, no real trouble, nobody banging around right now. 4th place is Miller, chased by Bartlett, and then 3 cars way behind. Here comes Matthews again at the halfway point. Oliver behind him, and Larry DeMint. Norland moving up in the rear pack there. And here come the leaders up behind the slower traffic. Matthews, Oliver, in traffic. Let's see what happens. The blue flag tells the slower cars to get over. And as Matthews touches the 7 car, it's a pass by Dan Oliver. And now the 2 of them get messed up. Matthews, his flames coming out of his car, and a red flag. We go red. From the car, looked like for a couple of laps, but you know, out of the exhaust manifolds, you do get flames from these cars, so There's Ron. Give him a hand. Racing hard and looking good there. So the car caught fire. Here we go again. It's Oliver and the Mist gets the advantage as they come around that first corner. They will be coming into a right flag. 1 lap to go. It's the Mist and Oliver, followed by Berlin and Phillips. And the figure flag, Larry the Mist, Oliver is second. Bartlett third, Phillips fourth, and Barnes, Hudgens, and Norland at the rear. So Larry DeMitz is your winner, car 10X from the Sundrop Racing Team. Okay, the inside row moves up. A green flag, good start. And McGinnis takes the lead over Randy McDaniel as they come out of the turn. In third place, got quite a fight there going on with Zerkovich and Pedler. At the end of the first lap, it's McGinnis and Randy McDaniel, followed by Zerkovich and Pedler. Okay, coming around after three, again, McGinnis holds on to a lead over Randy McDaniel. Then Zerkovich, Pedler, and Peters, Warner, Carlson, and Donahue. McDaniel closes it up a little bit. Yeah, the leader coming up behind Dolahue's car at the rear door. And he gets by on the inside. Here comes McDaniel also. Leader's on the backstretch. And 2 laps remain in the race. Flag for the leaders, McGinnis and McDaniel. McGinnis comes down to the wire and takes the checkered flag. Randy McDaniel is second. Carlson has been lapped. In third place is Zerkovich. Bill Pedler is fourth. Another lap car comes by, and in fifth place, Don Peters. Program and you'd like to win a ticket to next week's Bud Light challenge for sprint cars, get yourself a program. Mary Stewart, call home, please. Mary Stewart, call home. Here we go. Tommy in the 3F car grabs the lead. Here comes Wilkinson, Young on the inside, but he can't get by him. Followed by John Tyner and Wasina Jr. Then Holt, Wilkinson, and number 77, Magera. race, but he's a long ways back. And here comes the white flag for our leader, Jamie Cobby. Young taking the white flag now, and so is Steiner. Cobby's on the backstretch, heading into 3. And as they come to the finish line, Jamie Cobby wins it. He's followed by Al Young, then Rich Steiner. And 4th place for Mike Rosita Jr. Your winner in the 3F is Jamie Cobby of Adelaide, Australia. Sponsors Aerotech Fabrication, NorCal Testing, and tonight. We appreciate the drivers. Guys have been racing for a while. We have Dwayne Cleveland and Mike Smith in the 2nd row, Mike Helwig and Jeff Turner in the row 3. And they come to the wire, get the green flag, and here they go. Street stocks on parade, and looks like Turner's got a problem already. They're trying to get him off the track, see if he can get out of the way. And I don't think it's going to happen. They blinked the yellow light at the drivers to warn them that there's an obstruction, and first to go under the yellow flag is the 57 car. And as they go green again, it's Oliver with Ferrari, this time right behind him. Matter of fact, all 4 of them bunched up pretty good. Now, looks like Mike Smith having a little trouble keeping his car on the straight and narrow. And 6 laps. As Oliver's now opening up a little bit of a cushion here. Oliver way out in front, and here comes Mike Smith up to challenge Stan Ferrari. As he comes inside, and now Smith is taking over 2nd place. it looks like Hellwig is overtaking Ferrari. He's having some problems back there. White flag to your leader. And there's your victor. Dan Oliver wins. Second is Mike Smith. And Mike Hellwig finishes third in the first of two heats in the street stock. They're coming to the line. Here they come. And green it is. Cooper battling highly and gets the advantage as they come around too. It is Cooper and Hiley out in front. Then Leedy, Barton, Les Draper at the rear after one lap. A lead for Cooper, Rick Hiley right behind him. Coming by again, 5 laps remaining. And the battle for third place, Leedy and Martin. Cooper's car just heading through those corners just as nicely as he can please. Rick Hiley coming from behind. Trying to find a mistake. Two laps remaining in the heat race. David Cooper. One lap to go. Cooper bringing him into line. And he's got that car hooked up real nice as he comes around down the back stretch. And the checkered flag goes out to David Cooper, followed by Rick Hiley. And look how long it takes for the third place car to get there. Foster Leedy will be third, followed by Barton and Draper. Run it all. So this is really the second heat, but here they come. Bossies underway. Nance up there in the 100, and here comes Rubis in 42 up alongside the Hall car, and boy, they are coming together in that turn. There's some horsepower on the track, ladies and gentlemen, as Nance leads them around. Derek Nance in 100. Here comes Rubis on the outside. He gets on it, and man, he gets through that corner. What a move. Rubis, and he's followed into second place by number 75. Left for the Lunar. coming up behind Farman and starting to lap slower cars. Olivas inside of Farman. Takes the white flag. Final lap. Dan Minnie in second place in car 75. Derek Nance is third in the 100 car. Here comes Olivas around 3 and 4. Checker flag to Leo Olivas. 75 is second as he has lapped the 05 car. I see Bill Hall got spun around over in turn 1. Okay, we got 2 7s in the front row. This is going to be fun to score, folks. Here they come. And they get through the first turn okay with Van Lair out in front of the 7th car. Van Lair leading. Bobby moving up in the 3F from 5th to 4th. Van Lair bicycling through 2 as his fighter. Wasina Jr. and Tommy. Van Lair coming by, knocking a number off the scoreboard. Already the leader has reached the rear of the pack. Van Lair goes around the 4 car. Rory Collins. Car number 7 in the lead. Later in second. He passes Gibson. Later in Van Lair. And now Tyler takes over the lead. Their leader is Tyler. Van Lair is still running second as they are getting by the slower cars. And Tommy right on the tail. Number 7, Van Lair, is running second as we watch him come around, and we've got a yellow flag now. We have a car stuck in turn 4. Can't see who it is. Rich Tyner in 20, your leader. He passed Van Lair in traffic back on the 4th lap. Fairly clear, we're about ready to go. And Tyner gets on it early and leaves him around. Here comes Bobby. And the flag is green. There it goes. Miller makes the move on that start. Getting by Wasina. Big over 4th. pulling by Terry Miller. Back into third. Tyner, Tommy, Van Lair, and Miller. Faustina is third now. As Van Lair bounces in through two, Tommy and Tyner pick up a bit of a lead here. And they get around the slower rookie car of Collins. And we got a crash over in 4. Bounces in through 2. Bobby and Tyner pick up a bit of a lead here.
Don't look like it's hurt too bad, is it?
Wrong with the rear of the car, is there?
Just the wing mostly?
There's nothing wrong with the back end of your car, is there?
One to hit the accelerator, and the others cannot move up a position until the front runner goes. And there he goes. A couple of the cars riding up on those back wheels as they put the power to them. And here they come. Tyner goes around the field. Here comes Tommy on the outside. Bobby in the 3F trying to get around on the outside. The Tyner loses it for half a lap, and again a yellow flag. We have a car up against the wall in turn coming out of 2. It's Jim Van Lair in number 7. And coming back in front is Tyner. I don't believe it. Tyner gets us back just under the checkered flag. Tommy is second. Rich Tyner wins the race, taking it back on the last 50 yards. Rich Tyner taking it back on the last 50 yards. together like this. They're going to go for a start. The lights are out. And Milt McGinnis brings them around, gets the green flag. Ford Dozer turns down the front stretch. McGinnis and Dozer out of the second turn, and it is Dozer. Oliver is second, and McGinnis third. And Harv, DeWitt, and Randy McDaniel right out the top six. Dozer coming by after two. Oliver now second. And the leaders come by. Where Dozer leads as he comes up behind Store Traffic, moved by 2 cars. 3 cars. Ford Dozer leading Dan Oliver by 5 or 6 car lengths right now. And Larry DeWitt is turned around right here in the front stretch. Also in trouble, we have his own teammate, Milt McGinnis. Looking about ready. 16 laps to go. The Dozer out in front. Defending track champion. Dozer, Oliver, and it looks like Zirkovich will grab third place. Here comes Peddler up inside of Harv and doesn't get by. Now Peddler gets into fourth. He's followed by Matthews into fifth place. Ford Dozer out in front. Oliver following, and Zirkovich, and then a big gap. Still the rest of the pack up the lot. Don Peters coming through the center of the field, and red flag, flag telling one of the drivers into the pit to work on something. Dozer coming by again. With one car between them, here comes Oliver. 85 and 26. Both pulled off. And Oliver gets in front. Dozer runs second. By slower traffic now. Dozer in hot pursuit. Your leader's moving down the back stretch. Dan Oliver and Ford Dozer. Zirkovich running third. coming up on traffic again. Here comes Court Dozier trying to cut him in inside. Doesn't get by, and now Oliver closes the door again. Dozier. There's a crowd moving through the infield. Medler coasting to a halt out there in turn 4. Yellow flag to the leader. And 2 laps remain in the race. Checkered flag. Bergovich will finish second. Dozier comes in third. And it's Randy McDaniel behind him. Results are not official, of course, until they have been recapped. But your winner, 57. And here they come. 10 laps, 9 cars. Good start, and we are underway. And Mike Smith takes the lead. Oliver coming into the second spot, and Foster leading. Ferrari challenging Lady for third, and behind the 2 of them is Cooper. The flag goes yellow as out there, but Oliver finds the route inside, and there he goes. Oliver, your leader, followed by Smith and Leedy. And now Leedy gets by Smith on the backstretch, it looks like. Cooper gets inside of Leedy as Oliver comes bouncing through 3 and 4 by himself. Now he's got Cooper right behind him. But that's a big gap to make up. Oliver brings it around again, 3 laps remaining. Here comes Cooper, and into third place is Rick Hiley. Where has he been? slows down a little bit, and Cooper gains some ground on him, but he's still got a comfortable lead as they come around. Ferrari on the outside. And here comes Cooper. Chase to the flag. Oliver wins it. Cooper is second. Hiley is third. And Smith holds on for fourth. Late model and street stock. Just like he did last week, he picks up 2 more mains. Lights out, here they come. And it's Schulte and Werbo into the first turn. Schulte makes a nice move through the turn, and here goes Werbo. Fast on the outside with Harper challenging as well. But Schulte, with his inside groove, holds on to the lead as they come past the flag stand for the first lap. In fourth position, Lisa Bartlett. And Jody Gahn, Tim Thomas are battling for fifth. Again, it's Scott Schulte as the number 57 keeps coming up. Our leaders coming by again, and here comes the rest of the pack. A little bumping and banging out there on the backstretch, but everybody gets through it. These cars aren't as fast, but they're just as crazy, some of these folks, I'll tell you. Schulte continues to lead. Harper on the chase. He's going inside. And Schulte gets through in the lead again as the pack goes by the grandstand. And the leaders headed for the halfway point. Schulte, Harper, and Werbo. Harper makes the move again. This time it looks like he's going to make it. Almost. Now they split to go around the Z car. And we have a new leader, ladies and gentlemen, as Harper takes over on lap 6. Coming down to the wire again, the leader, as they go around Wanda Frazier. It's Harper, and Schulte has no place to go as he runs into Cunha's car, and that will probably do it for him. Now we have a spin in turn 4 as Brown gets spun around. Schulte is back on the track. And our leader, 55, coming around through turn 4. And he gets the white flag. And coming to the checkered flag is Dave Harper. Schulte is down a lap. Your second place car looks like number 77. Looks like Mike Ferry had a little problem after the race is over as he's over by the yellow light in the wall there. another start here. And again, it's 77 on rookie Chance Finley. Finley goes real wide now as they come through this time, but holds on to the lead. And battling up there is Ferguson and Olivas. And here's Olivas moving by Ferguson with all that power. He's quick. Has a fast clogging tonight. By him, and here comes Benny, and we have a new leader. Olivas out in front, about to pass the number 11 car. Here he goes, and here comes right behind him Dan Benny in 75. And now they come up behind Thompson in the 54 car. Olivas chooses the outside. He gets around, and the truck 75 starts to smoke heavily. Major smoke and sparks coming from the rear of that 75 car. And 42 comes to the wire. And there's who sent 75 off the track. Olivas in car 42, your leader. Right behind Derek Dance and Bartlett coming back on the track after a trip to the pits is Hall in the 71 car. 9 laps to go. And Olivas makes a move past 2 more cars. Olivas going to pass Roder for the second time. Hall was off the track for a while. He's down a couple of laps perhaps. Laps remaining in the race. Olivas running away with this thing. The leader comes around again. Several cars get by right in front of him. Oh, and Hall makes a move across his bow. And Hall rides up in the infield. Trying to cut across 77 and it didn't work for him. Olivas just keeps on moving. Goes inside of Ferguson now. There's a lot of cars on the track. Olivas has a huge lead, but he's still running all out. And now he's passed everybody again. He's right out in front of the whole group. And Carmen's killed. We only have a lap and a half remaining. White flag to the leader. And Olivas will clean up on this one. There's the checkered flag to end the race.